Here we are, Jacqueline's. It's right there. They make hooch. They make booze. More specifically, they make cordials. Get yourself a blackberry brandy. It's very popular in Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. There's also a drink called Rock and Rye. It was no, it's not. It's a was. Don't speak about it in past tense because it's still around. It's one of those drinks that has the fruit in the bottom of it. It's mostly, a lot of people drink it when they're sick. It's supposed to, I don't know what it does. Makes you sleepy, I guess. I don't know. But so this is the factory. Am I saying? I don't know if I even say Jacqueline's. And this business, Kensington, Frankfort, and Lehigh is right there. Those properties are called the Kensington Courts. That's about, a half a mile from K&A. But this liquor company has been here since 1884. What about that, huh? Vodka shots. What is that? I don't know what he said there, but if you're going to put a speaker system on your car, I would have a speaker system be clear enough that people understand you, or a PA system, whatever it is. So anyway, going for a scoop, and today we're going to go into Kensington for a second. Here we are, Kensington. This is a food pantry. I got this here. You come in here. This is the Coral Street Food Bank. Get yourself a plantain. Got the freezer, nothing in the freezer section. We got some cornmeal, I guess if you live in the area, you want to drop something off. It's always open, so if you have any extra food. Then they got a little library here. They call this area East Kensington. You know what? We're gonna do a fast scoop today. 2 gas stations right across from one another, Sunoco, and then you got the Bobo brand gas station, right? I would go with the Sunoco. I don't know what it is about gas station companies, but if I don't know the brand, I don't feel comfortable using it. But saying that, all gas companies are money grubbing whores. What do you think of that? So, all right, Huntington, let's do it. Here's my favorite YouTuber. Here's his haircutting spot. Duncan. I say Duncan, but it's a G, not a C. He has a haircut for man, woman, child, wax eyebrow. Check out his YouTube channel, Duncan Haircuts. It's pretty funny. Sometimes he gives haircuts to everybody, even to people from, Let me see. Maybe I go and say hi to Duncan. There he is. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Hey, how you doing? He doesn't know who I am. I've made videos featuring him. How's it going? How's your YouTube channel doing? Nah, I watch your YouTube channel all the time. You give the best haircuts. Yeah, you're my favorite YouTuber. Okay, well, it's nice talking. I'm kind of starstruck right now. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to Duncan's channel. All right, buddy. Wow. Oh, my God. Star-studded. He has no idea. It's okay. A lot of people have no idea. So this is Frankfort Ave. Oh, hello, Frank. Frankfurt Ave is one of the oldest streets in America. Here's a quick stop. We don't have many quick stops. And, oh boy, they got the In God We Trust going on. Not sure if that's necessary for a convenience store, but that's fine. Let me see. Gotta do the OCD check. I was just at my therapist talking about my OCD, and it's out of control. It's out of control. Where are we going? That's right. Where's York Street? Did I pass York? Wow. Well, you know what? Duncan screwed me up so bad. Oh, no. I can tell by that interaction, Duncan doesn't give a goddamn about his YouTube channel. Okay, what I'm looking for is York Street. Because you know what I was going to do today? Something that you can't do. I was going to dip into 2 video stores. Because this neighborhood has 2 video stores. You know, like at that food pantry, they have it so you get free food, and they had that free library where you can get free books. Well, in Fishtown, which is this neighborhood, wow, look at this. Talk about renovations. That used to be a church. It's now, man, they're nice apartments. Okay, so this is Trenton Street. Now, where was I supposed to go? I was supposed to go up to York. It's so fun. I used to know my way around this neighborhood. I used to do it all by landmarks. York's up this way. Ooh, this whole street, just so you know. From here, all the way down. And from here, all the way down is this type of paving. They're called Belgian blocks. And, so Yorkshire. So anyway, yeah, I used to hang in this neighborhood when I was a kid. I grew up in the neighborhood. Well, I was born in Kensington. So I was whoa, you got to keep both hands on the steering wheel. So I was born in the neighborhood in that direction. I grew up in Port Richmond, the neighborhood in that direction. And when I was a teenager, I spent a lot of time in this neighborhood, Fishtown. So this is the neighborhood south of Port Richmond, southeast of Kensington. But now, and then for some reason, we're looking for York Street. Where are we going, dickhead? Yo, we're going the wrong way. We're going to the video store. Yeah, so they started calling this East Kensington a while ago. I don't know why. I guess that's like technically its name. You know, I got a question for you. If you don't live in Philadelphia, I got a question for you. You see how we have the grass going through the pavement? Does that happen in your area? Is that just... every year I have to go out and buy something that's like... to blow up the... not blow up, that's a horrible term. To kill the grass in my backyard. Or not my backyard, the grass in my pavement. All right, we're looking for York Street. We're looking for this place called the Monkey Club. Uh-oh. Ugh. I think it's right here. And a Monkey Club, I don't know what it is. Think it's a bar? Right there it is. The Monkey Club. Maybe it's one of those private clubs that's open till 3 a.m. Okay, so this is their free Blockbuster. Ooh, it's a land of mystery. What's inside? All right, today you got Baby Einstein videos. There you go. You got, oh, look at this. Previously viewed. Chris Rock, Bigger and Blacker. Wow. I saw that tour. I saw Chris Rock at the Tower Theater. And I was a little disappointed in that tour. You know, it was kind of like the album before that was Bigger and Blacker. Was that Bigger? No. That was bigger and blacker. I don't know. There was another album he had that came out before that album. Absolutely incredible. One of the best stand-up comedy performances in the history of stand-up. So I saw the one after that. And, you know, you ever have your expectations high for a movie, and then you see the movie, and you're like, I thought it was going to be the best movie ever, and it was fine. It wasn't that great. I love this. I love this building. I know I just recently pointed out some of these things, but you know, it's just a quick story about this. This is a building made by my favorite architect in Philadelphia. Look at the goddamn railing. Look at the railing on that fence. Isn't that outrageous? On that window. This building was designed by my favorite architect. His name was Frank Furniss. Has like his buildings have like a Harry Potter vibe, which is cool. Which is odd that I like it, because I hate Harry Potter. Like I don't know what's going on there, but it's very interesting. Look at that tiny window, right? He was the architect of the Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Arts. Philly Captain, what's going on, brother?
How's it going?
Doing fantastic.
Love your videos.
Oh, I loved you telling me that. That's very nice. Appreciate it, man. Be safe. That's how we say goodbye in Philadelphia. We say be safe. You know what there is now a lot? When I grew up in this neighborhood in the 90s, this was a tough area. But now they have all these murals of these fish. And like there's a lot of neighborhood pride. And there used to be neighborhood pride back in the 90s, but it was different. It was the type of neighborhood pride whereas they would beat the shit out of you if you weren't from their neighborhood. Alright, so we're just going to get to the other Blockbuster. And we're going to go through the neighborhood of Fishtown. Different blocks that we haven't seen before. House. Let's see, where are we at? Burke's. This is... Here we are! What's going on? What's the name of this church?
Is this the no-name?
This is the no-name church, St. Lorenzos. Oh, this is the church they're knocking down? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know where I am in this neighborhood anymore because they knocked down the building. Where are you guys from?
Florida.
Florida? What the hell are you doing here?
You brought him. You're the guy that brought us here.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know.
And you moved next to Kensington? No.
No, we're just here for a couple days, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And you're here on just vacation?
Just vacation.
You guys had any questions? Anything you need to know about the city while we're here? While you have me here?
Staying in Fishtown, actually, but like, we're doing state penitentiary tonight. There's like a night tour.
Yeah.
That seemed kind of cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
It is cool.
Anything else that's like, you're like, you gotta see it, gotta do it?
Well, did you do the Ben Franklin shit?
No, we literally just got in and went to Loco Pez and...
Well, you went to Loco Pez as your first... I mean, you got it...
I have a cheesesteak first. We went and had tacos. Isn't that crazy?
Nah, it's okay.
Right?
I mean, the cheesesteaks are fine. You'll get a cheesesteak. That was a decent taco. I mean, you got to... I love history, so you got to see some of that.
For sure.
A walk around Philadelphia City Hall is kind of interesting. It's not really... but then after you do that, you can go see Reading Terminal Market, where you can get a good cheesesteak.
Awesome.
You can get ice cream. They have water ice. They have Amish donuts. It's probably...
Everything in one place?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then that's kind of City Hall, Reading Terminal Market, and the old shit, Ben Franklin shit. It's all kind of in walking distance.
The old road. It's called Old something. I haven't saved. Elm something.
Alfred's Alley?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the oldest residential street in the United States that's been continuously lived on by citizens.
See?
Yeah.
That's why
I'm the captain. I know that. Yeah, so people have lived on that street since 1730 continuously. And if you go in that street, you go down, there's like a highway right there, and that's where the Delaware River used to be. So the city has grown like a half a mile on top of the river. It's pretty incredible. But yeah, that's all near. So you could go from 2nd Street to City Hall. I mean, if you can walk a little bit, it's good. Yeah, it's a good time. And then just, avoid the homeless people.
Yep.
They're crazy. And just when anybody says, hey, come here, just go. That just brings me so much joy. That just brings me so much fucking joy knowing people come here and using my videos as like, man, that makes me happy. I made a video showing people how to get around Citizens Bank Park. It's called Tour of Citizens Bank Park, Tips and Tricks from a former employee who worked at the stadium. And I get a lot of feedback about that video at the ballpark, and it really makes me feel like, I'm not wasting my time doing this thing. This is Palmer Cemetery. Very old cemetery. Everyone's buried on top of one another. If you live in this area and you cannot afford a proper burial of your family member, they offer some type of way for you to get buried in here. But the thing is, the cemetery is so full. The way they check for empty burial spots is they'll dig a little hole and they'll stick a stick through it, and if the stick doesn't hit a coffin, they'll bury somebody in that space. It's called Palmer Cemetery. Palmer Cemetery is named after the guy Anthony Palmer. Anthony Palmer is the guy who founded Kensington. He bought Kensington. He used to own the neighborhood Port Richmond, and then he sold that and bought Kensington, the neighborhood Kensington, East Kensington, and all that stuff. So we're just going to go to the other video store, no problem. Also, I want to see if I can find the Swimmo. Let me see. Fish down. I think this is the Swimmo here. They just, for some reason, back in like the 20s, they used to call all the public pools Swimmos. And that really hasn't stick as a term other neighborhoods. Like, people just call them pools. But this is the Fishtail Swimmo, I think. Yeah, this is it. This just opened recently. All right. So yeah, the city just opened up this pool recently. It was in a pretty bad state of repair. So they fixed it. And so if you ever go to Fishtail and someone says, yo, you want to go to the Swimmo? They mean pool. Just go, oh, you mean the pool? Like, that's what a normal person says. But then also people from Fishtail call Girard Ave. And I don't know why they do that. This is the Fishtail rink. This is a mural of Freddie Adams. Freddie Adams was a young man who was murdered in the 90s. 1993 he was murdered. He went to North Catholic. Yeah, he was my age, so he would have been about 46, 45 now. There was another mural of Freddie, and I think it was taken down because they had to do some construction in this area. And but since they knocked it down, they try to they put up that newer mural. They got this little splash pool. So let's say you don't want to go to the Swimmo. The pools have weird hours. You can only go swimming from like 1 to 3, but then they have swimming lessons from 3 to 4, and then it's adult swim. So you never really know what the schedule. I mean, I guess you could look it up online, but whatever. But if you don't want to go in the pool, they have the splash thing. This is a bar called the Interstate Draft House. Where is it? Right here. This is a bar called the Interstate Draft House. They have this drink called the Fishtail Iced Tea. And it's like a real big popular drink. Yeah, I don't think they have. See that that iced tree, Fishtail tea. That's I guess that's their thing. So it's like a Long Island iced tea made with a drink called iced tea called Arctic Splash, which is a local company in Philadelphia. I don't know if they're local. Hold on, let me rephrase that. I know they're popular, especially in this neighborhood. You would go into a corner store, you get an Arctic Splash and a soft pretzel, and that's a lunch. That's a Philadelphia lunch. Arctic Splashes, they used to come in like those cardboard milk cartons, like you would get out of a hello friend. Like a cardboard milk carton, like a pint of milk. They used to come in those cardboard containers, but they stopped making them a few months ago, so they're very, very hard to find. And if you do find them, they're probably expired by now. This man won the war. He won the battle. See that sign? It says, "I hate Bank of America." And across the street, right here at this building here used to be a Bank of America. And this guy, he got a fee. He got a fee one day, and he was like, "This is absolute horseshit." So he hung up this sign. And then the day after he hung up the sign, the bank called the cops on this hero. And they said, the cops came over and knocked on this door, and they're like, "Yo, the bank wants you to take that sign down." And the guy said, "No." And the cop said, "All right, talk to you later." And they just left. What can you do? It's freedom of speech. You can do that. And he won the war. Bank of America no longer exists in that section.
Just trying to get to the other video store. Right here we go. Wait, where is it?
Here's the other video store. You can make it a night in Fishtown. Get yourself a DVD player at a thrift store. Unless you still have a DVD player. Oh, wow, look at this. Get yourself, they got audio cassettes. Let's see. Laurel and Hardy, wow. They got some VCRs. And they have Artie Lang's Beer League, which I got some bad news for you. I'm taking that. Busters. You can follow them on Instagram. They're all over the country. In Philly. And I think there's some in South Philly. But I think the majority of them are in Fishtown. This is one of the oldest guitar stores. Or I think this is the oldest guitar shop in Definitely Philadelphia. And if you've seen the movie Hustler, I think Adam Sandler his character got a guitar from this store, and Adam Sandler himself was in here to get his guitar. It's a pretty cool looking store. I've never been in there. I'm not musically talented, so. Although I can play the All in the Family theme song on the piano, and I could play a little bass. I could play, if you give me, well, not really good, but I could play most Public Urination songs. Public Urination was my punk band in the 90s. I could play most Public Urination bass lines. So I can't really do anything with any of my talents. Occasionally I get the hankering to maybe start an instrument, but I put a lot of my focus on this, so I don't think I have time to pick up another hobby, because I'm doing this so much. This isn't even a hobby no more. This is like a career. And they say, this is what they say, whoever they are, they say, if you do what you love every day of your life, and you could do that for a living, you never have to work a day in your life. Oh, I fucked up that speech completely. If you work a day, fine. Oh, who gives a shit? So anyway, I love doing this. And because I love doing this, I can't learn how to play the harmonica. I think that's what we're getting to. I can't play the harmonica. I think that would be an easy one to learn how to play. Now, every harmonica, first off, how many harmonica players are there? Every harmonica player just unsubscribed. Fuck you, asshole. It's an instrument. Oh, listen. Ever see that guy John Popper from Blues Traveler? I love Blues Traveler. But John Hopper, he's a weirdo, by the way. Let me just state that. He's on Howard Stern all the time. I think he held a knife up to KC, or one of the old Howard Stern producers. He used to wear fishing vest, and the fishing vest, instead of having fishing tackles and fishing lures and shit in his vest, he had harmonicas all over the place. Whenever I saw him wearing that, I was like, how many harmonicas do you need? Ooh, and right now, every harmonica player is like, God damn it, don't you understand? Certain harmonicas make certain pitch. Jesus, complete disrespect to the harmonica community. I said, I'm sorry. I mean, how much? It's a step above the kazoo, right? Let's be honest. Wow, that's just. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So you see this church? This is. I don't know if that guy's on a phone call or if that guy's batshit crazy talking in the middle of the street. This is St. Lorenzos Church, and it looks like they started the demolition of this church. I got to go in this church one day. And about a year and a half ago, I met the owner of the building, and you see the tower up there. You see how they have that netting? They say that's going to fall in and cave. That tower could cave in and fall in the street. I've never seen.
Building that's falling down, right?
There it is. Yeah, people who talk to themselves loudly, I mean, although, you know, wow, very judgmental, because if you think about it, I talk to myself very loud. There you go. If you're part of the St. Lorenzos Church, there's some old bricks. Wow. It was weird when I was in there. They didn't, when I was in there, when it was, you know, closed down, they still had, like, the church hymnals in there, and, like, the church bulletin board had, like, coming soon events, and, like, it was kind of weird. It was like the church was still active. They didn't, like, clear anything out. They still had the Dixie cups and the water maker thing. This building here at Norris and Survivor. Oh, I always say the street wrong. This used to be a whorehouse. There used to be a firehouse and a whorehouse. Not at the same time. But, well, I guess the term whorehouse isn't real. A brothel. I guess that's the classy way of putting it. But it also used to be a firehouse and maybe something medical, too. Big history with this building. You know what I got in my car? I got it for Christmas, and I just found it in my closet. I was like, oh yeah, let me use this. I got one of those sun protectors for my car. You ever see them? Used to put them in front of the car, protect the sun from getting in your car. It just seems as a society we've given up on the sun protector, and I don't know. Why did we do that? Did it not work? All right, there's the Monkey Club. Oh, a Philadelphia pothole. That's going to be the thing that kills me, a Philadelphia pothole. There was a movie called Unbreakable. Bruce Willis's character was unbreakable. You couldn't kill him. You couldn't kill him at all. He died. He was in a plane crash, a train crash. Nothing killed him. Well, actually, something did kill him. He drowned in a Philadelphia pothole. That's how he died. So, yeah, this is a Thunderbird Salvage. This is a cool little thrift shop. Not technically a thrift shop. It's like a I don't know. It's like a fancy thrift shop. They got some cool shit in there. I think the way it works is the guy who owns it, he does clean outs of properties, and whenever he comes across something cool, he'll sell it in that store. All right. Well, listen. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to help me out, I have a Patreon. You get bonus content, and I mail you a postcard every month. You give anything from $1 to $10. Helps me out greatly. You know what? I'm going to get a drink. I'm going to go in the Quick Stop. Man, it feels good in here.